YouTube, what's good? It's your boy Khalid back with another video. Acabo de llegar a gym. Estoy golpeando las piernas. También estoy aprendiendo español y mejorando. So I just got to the gym, about to hit legs. I'm learning Spanish and getting better. I'm improving in the meantime. But this video today, you got to be okay with your own pace in life. You have to be okay with knowing your speed, your pace, and knowing things are going to unfold for you when the time is right. You can't look at everybody else's journey, everybody else's timing, and think that things are going to work on the same accord with your journey. And just interacting with life, especially with social media nowadays, you're going to see a lot of things that's going to deter you away from your path. You're going to see a lot of things that's going to make you seem like what you're doing is wrong and you're not in the right place. But you got to understand, if you did the work, if you did the proper preparation and knowing what you're doing, then as long as you're heading in the right direction, you should know what you're doing is right. And it's kind of a quote that goes along with this is, shout out to Nipsey Hussle. It's one of his favorite quotes, one of my favorite artists of all time. He said, would you rather be at peace with yourself in that war with the world, or at peace with the world in that war with yourself? And you didn't have to answer that, but a lot of people make those decisions indirectly without realizing it. Social media has people trying to please everybody else, looking outside themselves for validation, things that they don't really need. And in the long run, you think you're getting somewhere trying to please everybody else, trying to fit in every space, but you're really getting further removed from who you really are. You're getting further removed from your true self. And you see a lot of people who are rich. It's a reason why a lot of people who are rich, who have the money, can afford anything in life that they need. Why do they go crazy? Why do they usually commit suicide? Not because they don't have the resources or the certain utilities, or just maybe not even some friend groups. It's because they don't know who they truly are. They did something looking for validation from the outside world. They did something for other people rather than doing something for themselves, their true selves, being properly aligned with their spirit. And this world will have you second guessing yourself. You don't want to go out your way trying to please the world, because the world is not going to be there when you need it the most. People in the world is going to come and go. People in the world are fleeting. Relationships are fleeting. Friendships are fleeting. Whatever the case may be, it's fleeting. But you are here to stay. You're with your spirit 24/7. You're with yourself 24/7. Nobody knows you like how you know yourself. And if that's the case, why do you keep putting outside control, or just control into outside opposing forces who's not really on your team? They might like you in the moment because you might be having some similarities. You might be doing something that they might be interested in, but they're not here to stay. You're here to stay. So would you rather be at peace with yourself in that war with the world, or at war with yourself and at peace with the world? You really got to think about that. Because if you make yourself better, if you have peace with yourself, the world will follow. The world will conspire to who you are. But you trying to chase outside validation from the world, you don't always follow that, because that's not who you truly are. And you have to understand that, because this world's going to throw a lot of things at you to make you basically knock you off your square. The world's going to throw a lot of things at you to get rid of your morals, your principles, your virtues, things that you would never do in your life, but things that you could do in the moment to capitalize on certain circumstances or situations. But you got to understand who you truly are. You got to understand, no matter if you are where you are right now, if you see people where you want to be at, don't worry about what they're doing. Understand what you're doing is right, because what's for you is going to be for you. Their time came, and their time is gonna go by whenever that case may be. But your time is still to come. So just because it's not here yet, don't think you're not doing the right things. Don't think you're not taking the necessary precautions and steps to get from point A to point B in your life. Because you will get there. You got to understand that. You will get there. And you got to be at peace with yourself so much that even when the world is telling you otherwise, you got to know when you're right. You got to have that faith, that belief that I know what I'm doing is right. I don't see it in the 3D yet. I don't see it materialize yet in front of me, but I know what I'm doing is right. So that's really the quick message for the day. It's a little short one. I might go in the gym, but would you rather be at peace with yourself in that war with the world, or at peace with the world in that war with yourself?